Class 11 Business Studies. We are on chapter number 10, and that is internal trade. And already we completed departmental stores and multiple shops. And today I am going to discuss difference between departmental stores and multiple shops. So, as you know, departmental stores means stores which are situated under one roof, and multiple shops are chain stores which are situated in all over the part of the country with the same brands. They deal in the same product. Okay. Now see, difference between departmental stores and multiple shops. First point is how to copy it. See, this is departmental stores, this is multiple shops, and this is the basis. Like first point, first is location. Location. Now you will write centralized location, not necessary. Okay, in this way. Note down location, centralized location, location. You will write the difference in complete sentence. Because in exam, the examiner will give you the marks if you are writing the answer in the complete sentence. So always try to give the answer in complete sentence. Don't write incomplete. It is. This will not be acceptable in the even the CBSE exam. You have to write complete sentence. So first point is location and location in departmental stores, that is centralized location, means departmental stores always situated in the mid of the city or in the center of the city in the main market where the consumers can approach easily. Multiple shops, the location is not necessary because they deal in one product only. And only those consumers, those who want to buy that product only, will approach there. But as you know, in the departmental stores, multiple products, various products of different color, shape, size, design, quality, quantity are available under one roof. Means all the demands of a family can be fulfilled there only. But in multiple shops, it is not necessary. Only the one line product they are dealing. Example, Bata. Bata is dealing only in footwear or even bags. But in departmental stores, you can get various departments, like one is for stationery, another ready-made garments, shoe sector, electrical appliances, even groceries, hosiery, everything will be available under different departments. That's why departmental stores require centralized location, easily approachable. Okay. Now, multiple shops, it is not necessary, that can be situated anywhere. So, first point over. Now, come to the second point. Variety of goods. Variety of goods. Okay. Where we can get variety of products, different shape, size, color, design, brands, quality, quantity of different, and variety means every member of the family can fulfill the requirements there. That is departmental stores. Like if you want to buy toothpaste, you in departmental stores you will get the different quantity, different brands, different quality at one place. So departmental stores generally keep large variety of goods, even from different producers, different brands, But multiple shops don't keep large variety of goods because they are keeping the goods only made by one producer only. Okay, in Bata showroom, you will get the products of Bata only. You cannot get the products of other shoes like Levi's, Adidas. Same in McDonald's. Okay, they will sell their products only under their brand name only. So this is the point we can say variety of goods. Second point, variety of goods. In the departmental stores, we can get different types of different producers, goods, different types of goods also. Like if you want to buy electrical appliances, shoes, bags, stationery, cosmetics, hosiery, everything will be available at grocery even at departmental stores. But at multiple shops, you cannot demand all the variety of products. They deal in one or two line of products only. That's why they have limited variety of goods. Okay? Note down please. Variety of goods, or you can write different type of products. Different types of products in departmental stores we can get, but at multiple shops that is difficult. Now next, services offered. Okay, I am sure you must visit some departmental stores as well as multiple shops where you can get additional services. Yes, departmental stores provide various types of additional services like restrooms, telephone booth center, play area, and as I told you, in the metro cities, departmental stores are providing babysitting facilities, baby care facilities also, saloon, beauty parlors, restroom, massage center, because what they do want that customers will come and do the shopping. But in multiple shops like Raymond's, Bombay Dye, Bata, they are not providing any other services, they just sell their products only. So, services offered, third point, additional facilities like restaurants, play zone, alteration of garments, restroom, changing room. These services generally they are giving, play zone, etc. Because the departmental stores provide services to all family members. Lift, escalators, good answer. But multiple shops, they are not providing such facilities. So we can say third point, services offered. Generally, on the time of festivals, yes, on Diwali, Christmas, New Year, these departmental stores decorate their departmental stores and even they launch various schemes, various contests, various vouchers, gifts, coupons to attract more customers. At the time of festivals, generally they provide various other services also. But multiple shops generally, as I told you, multiple shops work according to the head office instructions. They are branches only. They cannot do any activity without or beyond the permission of head office. That's why multiple shops are not providing any other extra services or extra other benefits. They work according to the instructions of head office. And all the branches will follow the same rules, same schemes. But in departmental stores generally, they provide various facilities, various services to attract more and more customers. At the time of festivals, you can see the decoration over there. You can see various screens to attract the customers. Beautiful decorations they have made on Christmas and Diwali. Yes, third point over. Now come on fourth point, pricing policy. This is the point you can follow for differentiate between departmental stores and multiple shops. See pricing policy. Okay. Where you can do the bargaining as a customer. You cannot do the bargaining or discussion on price at multiple shops because they have fixed price policy, uniform price policy. The product of Bata you will get at the same price in Kota, in Mumbai because they keep the same price, uniform price policy. Okay, being human also, good answer. Being human is also a multiple shop, whatever price they have decided for the product, that will be same for all their branches in all over the part of the country. If they want to change the price or they want to give the discount, they will follow the uniform discount policy. And their prices are fixed. They deal on cash basis only. Okay. Now see, departmental stores. They don't have any fixed price policy. They do not have uniform pricing policy. They are giving discounts to clear the stocks. Generally, they deal on special occasions according to their requirements, like on festivals, New Year, or on different occasions. You can see the departmental stores generally change their price. And they give the discounts and schemes occasionally. Okay, because they want to clear their old stock and they want to fill the new stock, so they generally give the discounts and change the price at the off season also. You can see when the winter season is coming to over, the different departmental stores will give the stock clearance sale, buy one get one, different schemes, etc. But multiple shops don't follow that generally because they work according to the instructions. So please note down pricing policy. Pricing policy. In your city, you can see various departmental stores are there and multiple shops also you can see. But generally multiple shops, like I'm giving you the example, if the Bombay Diamond showroom is at station area and another is in the city area, then they will follow the same price policy. But departmental stores generally have different price according to their relations, according to their occasions, according to their choice, and even according to their season. Very good season. Next is class of customers. Class of customers means which type of customers will come. Generally at departmental stores, high income group will come or middle income group. But in multiple shops, lower below income group, low income group or middle income group will come. Those who want to get the products of qualitative producer's product directly and which are available at reasonable price. Okay. Note down please. See, class of customers means you can write in the bracket on the basis of income. See, we can see the category of customers generally on the basis of income. High income group will always prefer to buy luxuries item. They will not consider the price of the product. Generally what they do, they just buy the products which are status symbol. Okay. And they don't think about the prices. They will care more for the services rather than the price of the products. Means they will think about the services and level and standard also. Okay. So generally high income group will prefer to buy branded products. Okay. And they will think about better services only. They will not consider the price in their criteria. So your class of customers means criteria or on the basis of income. We can classify the customers in three parts: upper income group or higher income group, middle income group and lower income. Generally, departmental stores will be visited by higher income group or middle income group. When we think about multiple shops where we can see the various products directly supplied by the producers and which are those customers or category of customers who concern about the quality of products as well as they will think about the price also, then they will approach to the multiple shops, chain stores like Bata, Bombay Dye. Generally those customers who are brand loyal, who are product loyal. Product loyal means generally like few people just think that the products of Bombay Dye is quality, giving quality assurance. Those who have faith, those who are loyal for the footwear in for the Bata only, they will buy the Bata products only. So customers' loyalty is also considered for that. Okay. Now next, credit facilities. Okay, tell me, who provides credit facilities? Multiple shops never give goods on credit. They always follow whether the high income group will come, whether the low income group, whether the known come, whether the unknown will come. They will sell their products strictly on cash basis. That's why there is no possibility of bad debts because they are not selling their goods on credit. Got it? But departmental stores, that's the problem. Departmental stores give credit facilities to their regular customers, to their known customers, even debit card, credit card facilities they are giving. The main aim of departmental store is to increase the sales volume, and generally they can give the discounts and and generally they give the credit facilities to their known and regular customer, but it is also not necessary. It depends on the policies and strategy of the organization, but they give credit card, debit card facilities. But at multiple shops, it is work on cash basis only. Okay, so today we discuss. Already we discussed departmental stores and multiple shops. So when we start differentiate between them, first of all, we should know the meaning of departmental stores and multiple shops. That is the first point we can say. Departmental stores provide various types of products under one roof and fulfill the requirements of all the family members. Generally, the owner is one, but they keep the products in different departments, like Big Bazaar, V Mart. You can see ready-made garments, stationery, cosmetics, electrical appliances, grocery, hosiery, shoes, means whatever the things required by a family of different shape, size, design, color, quality. Like in a family, grandparents are there, parents are there, and kids are there. So whole family can get the products required by them at one place. Now come to multiple shops. I am sure you must visit multiple shops, means chain stores. Yes, McDonald's, Bata, Bombay Dine, Reliance Digital. Yes, what they are doing? They are selling their products only, which are produced by them, and they provide the goods at reasonable less price because they eliminate the intermediaries. Intermediaries means wholesalers, retailers and brokers, they eliminate and they sell directly the products which are produced by the producer to the customer. Okay, so see what are the things we have discussed one by one. I am going to discuss with you. First is location. Departmental stores are situated at centralized location. Multiple shops not necessary to situated in the middle of the city. Variety of goods. Departmental stores provide large variety of goods which are produced by the different producers, different products, different brands, different shape, size, everything is available there. But at multiple shops, generally they keep limited variety of one or two products only. They deal in one or two product line only. They deal or sell the goods which are produced by a specific producer only, or they are dealing with those products only of their brand only. Okay, next. Services offered. Departmental stores offer various services like restaurant, place, home, etc. But multiple shops don't provide any additional services. They deal in their products only. And they don't provide any other services. Then pricing policy. This is the major point of difference. Multiple shops keep always fixed price for all the customers. They have their uniform pricing policies. But departmental stores, change the price according to the season, festival, etc. Then class of customers, we can say category of customers. See, on the basis of income, we can categorize the customers in three parts. Upper income group, which is also known as higher income group, those who buy only generally buy to prefer standard, branded and luxurious items. And they always try to approach to the departmental stores, branded showrooms. And multiple shops generally, middle income group and lower income group are ready to buy the products which are produced or sold by multiple shops because they want to buy quality products at reasonable price. They are not ready to buy those products which are costly. Okay. The next, departmental stores provide sometimes, not necessary, to their customers, known customers, but multiple shops never give goods on credit basis. They strictly sell their goods on cash basis and they don't have loss of bad debts. Now, seventh point we can say risk factor. See, in departmental stores, the risk factor is very high, but in multiple shops, that is less. Why? Because in departmental stores, they keep wide variety of products. So their investment is high. That's why their risk factor is high. But in multiple shops, the goods can be transferred from one a multiple chain shop to another chain shop of the same city or to the different city. And if the goods are lying unsold, the branch can send it back to the head office. That's why the risk factor is less, and even the investment is less in goods, in decoration, in different parts. That's why we can say the risk factor in multiple shops is less.